Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon. I'm the Same. In the last episode, we travelled to Bentley's outpost, where we helped his brother get home and collected a few eggs along the way. In this episode, we're going to travel to the Frozen Altars, which is just in here. Let's go. Now the cool, see what he did there, thing about this level, is the ferret at the start gives you a neat little power.
Welcome to Frozen Altars, Spyro. On behalf of the Ice Fairies, I want to grant you a special power for as long as you stay in our world.
So she blows you a little kiss. So now instead of fire, we fire ice. And quickly just show that off in this elephant. Nope, he's going to run away. And here he comes. So now we freeze little things. But kind of redundant because of these
things. A laser defense system to protect us from Rhinox. But with these flippers, I can't even turn it on. You'd have no trouble using it, though. Just walk inside. When you're done, press the triangle button and you'll walk back out.
Cool. So we walk in these things, and it's basically one of those, like when you used to burn ants with magnifying glasses in the sun. But we actually need to use these, use this to melt the ice to continue on. But it's also useful to use to kill the enemies in the area. So once you're done, don't forget to press triangle, and we can continue on. Let's get some gems, because why not? Thank you, Sparks. So now we can continue on up here. Look out for these guys, because we can fire things out there. Freezing these guys is so satisfying. Now look out for these guys, because you need to freeze them first. And then you can just charge them and kill them. So once you make your way to the top, you need to glide just into here where Zoe is. And she'll zap you for a safe point. Hey man, what's up?
Eustace and I were having a snowman building competition when the sorceress brought them to life with a spell. Since then, they've been stomping around, building ice walls, and generally causing trouble.
Well, that's no good. So, again, we need to go into one of these and just burn the snowman down. We don't need no water. Okay, cool. So, now done that, we continue on. But before we do, freeze this guy. Freeze this guy and jump on top of him. And then use him to get up to here. Climb these stairs all the way to the top. For a chest. You guys remember how to open those, right? But once you've done that, run up and jump and glide to this one. Because we need to make it over to the egg on that island. Simple glide. For Cecile. Oh, don't cry. Make Spyro cry. Actually, nothing makes Spyro cry. What am I saying? Get out of here. Out of the way. Precious gems, man. So now we can continue on. Through here. Again, look out for these guys, because they do that quite quickly.
It would be easy to get up to that treasure if you had something to stand on.
Something to stand on. I like that. It's funny. Cool. So there's some more gems around here. Some health if you really want. You can't actually charge those guys if you don't feel like freezing them. So be worried about that. Ah, caught you mid-throw. And Zoe will zap you again for a save point. Now, there should be another one of these. Ah, that's right, it's on this side. Well, don't celebrate too yet. It's because we need to kill one of these snowman guys. Now, you can't actually get past these guys, but they don't actually hurt you. They just pick you up and throw you. Most of the time into where other enemies are. So you need to use that to get past them, sadly. We are going to go into that later. For now, we will continue on. Now this bit is a little bit of just yeah. If you go into here, you can just burn some more elephant. If if you really want, or mammoths. There is a point to going up here later. Which I should actually do now, shouldn't I? And there's also some gems down here, so let's just go. Why not? Burn. Cool. And there'll be gems everywhere down here. Oh! Got some health too. Cool. So if you make your way around here, all the way around, it may look like a dead end, but it's not. What you need to do is follow the path around and fly over to here. Easy does it though, be very careful. Follow this around here, and there's an egg just there. It's a little bit hidden. Oh, isn't it cute? Now we can continue on. I don't know what Spyro ran into there, but that's fine. So jump up into here. Talk to this guy.
Thanks for helping out, Spyro. Why don't you take this? The Rhinox were trying to fry it with a laser.
What?
But you stopped them just in time.
Well, that was lucky. Damn. That's just mean. And with that, he opens up the shortcuts. Now we can just quickly do the circuit if we need to. And he runs into the portal. But Moneybags is just over here. Let's see what the greedy old bear wants.
Spyro, you're a sports fan, aren't you? As you probably know, Frozen Altars is the birthplace of the great sport of cat hockey. Today's match is sold out, of course, but I just happen to have a spare ticket that I'll sell you for, say, a teensy-weensy markup.
800 gems!
Head on in, Spyro. It should be a thrilling match. In fact, I've even placed a little wager on the Rhinox team. Let's just hope the local team doesn't have any last-minute accidents.
What are you up to, Moneybags? What have you done? Don't like the sound of that.
I challenged a Rhinox to a traditional game of cat hockey, but I think I sprained my flipper during training. Would you mind taking my place?
Sure!
Great. Freeze the cats and push them into my goal to score.
So this is actually pretty fun. Basically, you got to use the ice ability you got at the start, freeze one of these cats, and push them into your goal. Fun thing about it is you can actually freeze this guy too, to stop him. Oh, look at that! Free point! No. I was kind of hoping you'd play nice. Use the ice breath the whole time. It's the easiest way to go. So this is just a bit of fun. Pretty easy too. You should probably always freeze this guy. Just because it slows him down. Don't even think about it. You can stay there actually. You're in timeout, mister. No. One more. Does that one still count even though it bounced out? Yay, we won!
Well done. I think you deserve to keep the Champions Cup.
That's nice of you. What kind of name is that? What the? Oh, that's cool. So you can still play against this guy if you really want, but there's 2 more eggs to go, and probably the main reason most of you are here. Let's go back to that part. Everyone's favorite. We go into this Bentley portal.
Ah, Spyro. I've just received word from my little brother. He appears to be having some trouble with a Yeti.
That's no good. Let's go check this out.
That
Dumb Yeti took my ball. I told him to give it back or you'd kick his lousy butt, but he wouldn't listen.
So yeah, you got to fight a Yeti. There's a specific way of doing this, and it's basically rhythm. And this is probably the hardest thing in the game for some of you, at least.
You do it. Go and show him not to mess with us. Remember to block his eye punches and hit him low when he tries to block.
So there's the control scheme, but all you really need is the square button for the quick jab. So here we go, and there's 2 rounds. There's one of these. So roll in, wait for him to do that, and then there's just all you need to do is just jab him. Jab him into the corner. Just a certain little rhythm to it, and you should have it in no time. Cool. Sadly, there's another egg for this too.
You really showed him. Hey, wait a minute, this isn't my ball. You should go back and kick his butt again. Make him give me my ball back. This time it'll be a 3-round match, and when you win, don't let him send you off with a stupid egg.
So as mentioned, there's a 3-round match now. If you manage to... I don't want to say kill the Yeti, but if you manage to beat the Yeti by the 2nd round, there's actually a skill point in it for you. So just use the same technique, only the jab, and you should be able to just... Unless he feels like being mean, should be able to just jab him into the corner. Just being mean. There we go. Haven't quite got the rhythm for it. Come on, don't be mean. Damn game. Come on, really? Damn, that last bit was really good to me though.
Only 2 more rounds to go. You're doing great.
Am I though? I think I got the rhythm for it now. I don't want to jinx it, but just jab him into the corner. Keep the rhythm up before he does that. No! Oh, you're a dick. I want the skill point. Give me the skill point. Damn it, no! It's gonna be down to the wire. Oh, just. Phew.
Hey! This isn't my ball. It's just another stupid egg.
Damn it. Where's your ball? No explanation for the ball. But if you go back in, he actually explains it.
Ooh, I found my ball. I'd forgotten I lent it to Eugene yesterday. No harm done, right?
If you have a second controller, you can actually play. Now that you've beaten it, you can play it with your friends, box each other with the Yetis. But that's pretty much for this level. So let's get out of here, guys, and count up our gems for this episode. 400. Doing well. Granted, I spent 800 on hockey tickets. Still. And that's it for Frozen Altars, and I'm going to leave it here for now, guys. So this is just saying sign out. Have fun, and see you later, guys.